It's not uncommon to feel uncreative, especially after going from one project to another project immediately after the first project. It takes a lot of energy to kind of create one design project, and then you put all this effort into it and it's over, but then you got to start another one with the same level of energy and care and meticulousness. In design school, often that's a lot of the way the semester can go. Is you start one project and you put so much effort and energy into it, and then you have to start a second one almost immediately after finishing it, and it can be very easy to just kind of get in this rut of like, I don't know how to approach this. I don't even want to touch it. I could not even look at a computer for the next 4 months. But you don't get that option. So I go through this often being a student, and there's a couple things that I do that I would just like to share with you. In design school, you usually start the semester off with one project, and then you spend about 3, maybe 4. You get about, well, a real semester actually starts about like 5, 6 months. So you spend about 2.5 months on the first project, and then you got about the next 3 or 4 months to do the second. And you only get like maybe you get 1 critique per project. So typically, if you're taking a full load, you've got 3 design classes, and then maybe you have a 4th LA or something like that, and then or maybe you're taking 4 design classes and you're taking a 5th and it's an LA, or I mean, if you're really that crazy, you could be taking 5 design classes. I would not recommend. The first project, you kind of have to put a lot of like energy. It's your first project. You want it to be good, so you put all this effort into it. Your sketches are really good, like the first couple of weeks, and the mood boards are on point, and your design brief really explains the concept. Everybody loves it. You put it all together. It looks great on the table. Come the 3rd month, and then literally a week later, you got to do another thing, and you got to kind of put all that same effort into it. Often I find it hard to, within that 1 week I get to come up with an idea and present it, to actually have an idea. And a lot of them go through this and typically end up showing to class being like, I am not even sure what I want to do, but it might be somewhere in the realm of this. To kind of combat that, to help with time, because that takes away time out of the overall project, coming up with the actual idea, I will research a lot on the topic. Like, I usually have some sort of idea of what I want to do, and then I'll just do really specific searches on that idea. I'll kind of mull it over, and then I'll probably like make a list of words, and then I'll narrow down to like 5 kind of like keywords. And then from those words, I'll actually like search the word's meaning and its origin, and then I'll find synonyms for it and look into those. And I'll kind of just try and see if I can find a deeper meaning in the word and build an idea off of that. Another thing I'll do is I'll actually just like go outside, like taking a walk and looking at stuff, or talking to people, or like hanging out with friends, or just certain environments you can find all different types of inspiration from like really random places that probably have nothing directly to do with what you're trying to come up with. Another thing that I actually do most of the time is, if I'm really stuck and just can't think of anything, I'll like turn to music. Typically like classical music seems to really just kind of rewire my brain to clear it, and then I can kind of be more open to inspiration that way. But I don't dismiss lyrical songs at all. As a matter of fact, another thing I really like doing with that is kind of like meditating in a way where I'll literally sit there, usually with my head between my legs, just like trying to focus on like the instruments in the song, the rhythm, like the beat. I'll listen to the lyrics and see if I can build something off that. And I'll usually try and find like a song that makes sense with what I'm initially trying to get at. But you know, or I take a nap. Just sleep on it. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk / podcast / whatever this is. Comment below if you want more content like this, and don't forget to like and subscribe.